Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Best Not Past, Case 28, 310 to Death. Let's unlock Chapter 3 and... Okay. What's going on? The blast of flight routers, some Italian fellow in my home are being invaded, god darn it. Mr. Hayes, where on earth did you come from? Never you mind, but I tell you what I might. City slickers busting into my home without so much as how do you do? Italian city slicker, you say? Does this man have to wear a straw boater hat? He sure does. Do you know him? Can you tell him to live? Ah, we know him, alright. The Vittorio could be trying to destroy evidence. Better stop you at once, Katia. Okay, what are you doing, dude? And let's go practicing. Alright. Vittorio, what were you doing in this dude's home? Stop right where you are, Mr. Capacci. What are you doing here? How the guy who tried to rob me is Irish. I got curious. What to see is hideout in my own eyes. Have I converted it to a hunting lodge for my bow hunting trips? You can't do that. The property is currently occupied. Every time are the main occupants of Quiet Gorge. There's always a way. I need to be sure there are more Irish rats sticking into our territory. We don't need any Irish in Quiet Gorge. You're being pretty rude, dude. No Irish at all. Did you apply this policy to Daddy Devils over one of your hunting trips? Vacate this property immediately. You're right, Katia. We might better have another look around the hideout before someone else tampers with this scene. You're number one suspect, Vittorio. You better not have tampered with evidence here. Let's see what we're going to find. Well, I don't need this because it's open and there might be something hiding. And the boring symbols, thank you. Ooh, bag of gold. Where is it? Give me that. I wonder why this small bag of gold is sitting up front for the rest of the haul for the train. The bag has a message attached. Take this and keep your mouth shut. And it was signed by the victim. There's another name, but I agree sauce to the bag might tell us who the victim was bribing. Let's get a sample. And that coded message was also sent by our victim through the Koji Express Postal Service. I heard they trained dogs to carry messages around Quiet Gorge. But you're right, the coded message is read to Seamus. Please decipher it as quickly as possible. This could be a major lead. Yeah. Alright, first let's collect this green thingy from the bag. Let's put a selfie camera in a bag under the microscope. Yeah, well, the results straight away. Yeah, this is the part where you trust me about analyzing evidence through the microscope. Alright, before that, now this codes. And these numbers are of no use to us, so here's up the code for that Koji Express Master waiting sent to Seamus. Let's get these numbers easy. She'll know what they mean. Okay. 9 hours. I again almost forgot to start this. Alright, now let's analyze this green thingy. You are the fine cactus moonshine. The sauce you in the bag was alcohol made from cactus. Who do we know that drinks that? Gibby, right? That's right, Gibby Hayes drinks cactus moonshine. He was already insisted that we try some. Whoever Hayes had better explain why the victim was bribing him with gold. It appears he knows more than he let on. Because he was drunk when we first met him. Alright, let's go talk to Gibby. I'm much obliged to you for getting that Italian fella off my property. I had half a bite to give him a taste of my cowboy boots. Miss Hayes, you said that you barely saw Danny Delos while he stayed here, but you must have seen something. Otherwise he wouldn't have tried to bribe you. That cracky croaky gallows? I knew he was up to no good, but I didn't know he robbed a train. I asked Danny where the gold was coming from, he wouldn't say. Then when he was gone, I found that sack of gold with the message to shut my mouth. So I say, but when you saw all this other gold, perhaps you decided to keep it quiet and take all you could. We'll be keeping an eye on you. He's number one suspect. Let's check out these numbers. Today I have excellent news. The numbers that you brought me, I know exactly what they are. Those numbers were coordinates for the hideout. So it says she was the coordinates for his hideout, and she was obviously went there since he left a message behind. I think I always knew she was stowing away on the very train that the victim robbed could have been a coincidence. He was in on the heist. There's only one way to know for certain. You must confront Seamus immediately. Oh, I'm beginning to dislike a little bit Seamus. In the very first cases, he was a good guy, but he seems to have fallen he's now a gangster. But he was a good guy. But now he's a bad guy. Yeah, thank you for the sound effect. Why are you so late? Seamus, you've been holding out on us. We know that you visited the hideout of the victim. Admit it, you were his accomplice. No, I was just stowing away on the train, remember? Do not take us for fools. Get to found a message that the victim said to you. You were in cahoots. I wasn't, I promise. I didn't help Danny set up the robbery. I was trying to stop him. That's why I decided to pull on some cowboy boots and come out to the Wild East. A likely story. Having a cut of this robbery's haul could only help you and your former gang buddies set yourselves up quite nicely in Coyote Gorge. I swear I'm telling you the truth. Daddy wanted to show the Italians a thing or two, but I told you that this wasn't the way forward for the Irish of Concordia. You have to believe me, Captain Katia. My gang days are behind me. There are far too many suspects with a motive to kill Danny Daedalus. Could greed have cut Gibby Hayes' hospitality short? And if Shiva's story is true, would he have killed the victim to stop him from robbing the train? Quite right, Katia. Another trip to the crisis will help us narrow down the suspect list to one person. Let's go. Okay, back to the train. Are we gonna find this training dummy now? Because it's on the picture of the chapter. Maybe not, I don't see it anywhere. weeds normally pile up like that? You're right. Yeah, that is suspicious. A dig through them could uncover a clue. And you found a leather arm guard. Archers use this to rotate their arms on the string of the bow. Ah, now I see what that is. The killer must have used this arm guard when they shot arrows at the victim, and they left a soft soil. A sample could yield evidence. We are close to the Katia. We shall catch this killer before the sun goes down. Yes. Alright, let's first search this pile of weeds. Oh, this is just feathers from arrow fletching. Yeah. But yeah, these feathers you found in the weeds are clearly broken off an arrow. We must get this to Vyalpa's haste. Why did you break one? If you were going to shoot the daddy without mistake. Alright, now this arm guard. You have something on the sorcerer cures arm guard? Good show. We only want to look at that. Okay. "9 hours. Let's first check out this arrow fletching. They are the various of the crimes were most instructive. As you had guessed, they were broken out of the end of one of the killer's arrows. But what you may not know is that sometimes an archer will use their spit to ensure that the feathers of the fletch has separated and remain stable. And sure enough, there was spit on this fletching. With this knowledge, I decided to use the DNA machine to get more information of the killer and say, yeah, let me wait. The bird DNA from the feathers it first somewhat, but I can tell you that the killer has green eyes. So the killer's eyes are green, huh? But those green eyes saw red when they looked at Danny Daedalus. Okay. Alright, now this greasy substance. Except we'll find the killer's arm Gakatia. And you better work let the sample of the sauce that was on it. Let's say question contains Sifito officinal, otherwise known as knitbone or comfrey. When mixed with beeswax, comfrey makes an excess salt to treat bruises. It's like that the killer transferred the salt to the arm guard after using comfrey salt to treat the hematoma. The killer has a bruise, but yeah, that should narrow down the list of suspects. Wait, does Vittorio have green eyes? Or blue? Because I think I really have all we need to apprehend arrest Daddy Daedalus killer. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I know, he has brown eyes. What was I thinking? Well. He does have bruise. Miss McBay, you under arrest for the murder of Daddy Daedalus. You can't be serious, why would I kill him? You mean besides the fact that he tried to steal your gold? Well, we know you're a crack shot with the bow and arrow. I'm not the only one that's a useful skill out here in the Wild East. I'm not surprised, but you might be surprised when you know the killer has green eyes, thanks to evidence that left on their arrow fletching. Again, there could be another green-eyed archer or the dudes out here. But the only other one we come across in our investigation is lacking one little flaw. A bruise. You let comfort saw on your arm guard, Miss McBain. Say it. Fine, your slaughter is far too good, Captain. Yeah, I did kill Daddy Daedalus. Did Beck hire a killing every person who tries to steal from you? The police should have handled it. This was personal, yes, I should explain. I lied when I said I did not know Daddy. He was my ex-husband. Oh, that's usually not grounds for murder, miss. Usually not grounds, certainly, but he was a car, a money-grubbing loose. He married me for my name, my riches. But once we were married, he thought he could do anything he liked. Drinking, gambling, carousing with fogies, you name it. When I threw him out, Daddy sent me threats for years. He swore up and down that he would get money out of me if it was the last thing he did. And as it turns out, it was the last thing he did. I always knew he'd try to get at my gold one day, especially when he up and joined that gang. When one of my elderlies told me the train carrying the gold had derailed, I took my bow and arrow and ran out there to stop Daddy once and for all. Though, to be fair, I only shot him once. I knew for certain that he was carting off the gold. That'll make no difference at all to the judge, Miss McBain. You are under arrest for the murder of Daddy Daedalus. Oh, God. Miss McBain, stand before this court accused of the murder of Daddy Daedalus. Daddy was robbing a train full of my gold. I did coin gold a great service. You may believe that to be the case, Miss McBain. But the real service is that the railroad is bringing modern day Victorio to court. The one these laws will soon be a thing of the past. As a notion of vigilante justice, the court hereby sends you to 25 years in prison. You're making a big mistake. Without me running my mind, criminals will be crawling all over the Wild East. Oh, jeez. My work, dear, what other many wouldn't do to protect her gold. Good job catching her and putting her behind bars. She's crazy, I know it. But still I'll lose ends about the ties and their involvement in the railroad. All we can be sure of is that Vittorio Capacci is wrapped up in all this somehow. They need to find solid proof of his nefarious activities once and for all. I'm gonna get you now, you fucking Italian. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing Once Upon a Time in the East, number 4. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!